unfold, where truth abides. From the mundane to the extraordinary, we'll explore it all. It's our territory. Call it what you want, we'll break new ground. Where ideas spark and insights abound. Call it what you want, we'll make our stand. In this podcast, we'll hand in hand. So tune in now, let's seize the day. Call it what you want, come what may. So tune in now, let's seize the day. Call it what you want, come what may. It's a podcast.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Kelly Mo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Is this our podcast?
Yeah, just call it what you want. And today we're just going to do what we want.
Call it what you want, but I call it love. Fits like a glove, don't show.
So I thought since we don't really know what to talk about, I have all these stickers.
Yay!
Some of them are really cute, and I think we could maybe react to some of them. But the first one I pulled out is a popsicle.
It's a popsicle. From the very first time I met you, girl, you captured me. Can we just talk about New Kids really quick?
Sure. Always.
I loved the set that they did in the Magic Summer Tour, as you people over there say, in the South. The tour. I love the set that they did that kind of like brought back some of the things that they did in the original Magic Summer Tour.
Yeah.
And of course, I loved the medley of songs that they did from the first album. And I also loved
You loved it all?
that Joey. No, I thought it was so cute that Joey was like, "Hey, girl, you got it going on now." Like he purposely like put his little kid high voice on. It was so cute.
He's adorbs. I love his solo set, and in Jones Beach was super extra special because Griffin came out.
I saw
And I was
that.
like, what? And then like here comes Reese like standing in front of me and at the end, and he's like telling
Oh.
Danny, get my dad.
He was.
It was yeah, so that he could come over. And then he was like, I'm just gonna go over there and then come through the backstage, and then Frank picked them up and pulled them over so he could get
Oh,
up there with his dad.
that's so
Yeah, it
cute.
was
It's so
freaking adorable.
funny that his kids are like Griffin was a literal infant. Like he was a teeny tiny
Yeah.
little toddler baby when they first started touring. And I remember seeing him with the ear, protectors on that were like as big as his head. And now
Yeah.
he's on the stage, performing, not just doing the la la la's in tonight.
And he did so good too.
And it's amazing. And they're at such an age that they don't even have that tiny little boy voice like their dad did in Treat Me Right,
Right.
He couldn't even have them sing it for him
No.
if he
Nope.
wanted to.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, I did love his solo set. I have to say. I've been told a few times this summer to stay in my lane.
No.
But
No. Swear. Come on,
I
girl.
love them all. I love them all. They're all great. And that was sweet. I love that they try to incorporate their children into what they're doing and in many different facets. Like you see Danny's daughter working for like On the List. You see Elijah is producing some of their backing tracks and stuff like that for the show. Like it's awesome.
It's very awesome. I love that.
It's truly a family affair.
Yes, it is. Let's see what other stickers I have.
What do you got?
Well, there's this cute little llama sleeping. But I mean, and then there's also an elephant who's leaving in a hot air balloon.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ready?
Yeah.
Be as you are.
Oh, I love that.
Boy, if that ain't some shit.
That's powerful. I've spent a
It's,
long time trying to tell myself that it's okay to be as I am.
I mean, absolutely it is. And uh, in the world today, there's just not enough acceptance of people of all different colors, shapes, sizes, personalities, looks, anything.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody's like going to accept you if you're not accepting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm preaching to the choir here, I'm sure, but like I
We could
struggle with it myself. We all do.
we could all take our own advice. Like I always, think I heard somebody say once, like, talk to yourself as if you were your own best friend. And like some of the things that I say to myself in my head in my inner monologue are so negative and so terrible and so awful. Um, and then I think, would I ever say that to my BFF? Would I ever say that to one of my girls? No, I would be their biggest cheerleader. I would be there trying to encourage them to do just what that little sticker says, which, to be as you are
Right.
and be damn proud of it. And so I love that.
Yep.
It's a good
I
one.
like stickers because this one says get well soon, but we're just gonna slide that to the side.
Thank you.
Get well soon. This one's tricky to me because it's two candles, but it says let's hug. Do you want to hug a candle?
Nope.
Because I don't think it's
Not with
safe.
my wig on.
Here's a cute one, and it says, Amanda, this is actually for you.
Okay, let's
Fell in
see.
love with your vibe.
Aw,
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. You know what? And like, it's a cute way to like, give somebody a little boost,
absolutely.
Like you could stick that on your coworker's desk one day and just kind of leave it there anonymously and or whatever, or one of your friends, or you could send it to somebody and just make their day with a little bit of positivity, as
Yeah,
the
and everybody
captain would
loves
say.
sticker, right? Everybody loves stickers, so why
I
not?
do love stickers, and I used to love having like sticker books and stuff like that. Did you have that when you were a kid?
I didn't really have, well, maybe I did. I don't
Back
know.
in our day. I think you
Back
might be too young.
before the walker. No, bro. I loved the things that were like cling, and there was a doll on the thing, and you had all the clingy clothes you could reach.
Oh,
Kind of like the paper dolls, but she was like that. I don't know what that material is, but she was
mm-hmm.
like on a board, like almost like a dry erase board in a way.
Yeah.
And her clothes were all like the window Klingons, and you could
Yes.
dress her with those. That was one of my things.
I love that.
And Polly Pocket.
I loved Polly Pocket too, and I want to go to that Polly Pocket Airbnb. And we should take Nikki from My So-Called Whatever.
Just listen, it'll just be my so-called whatever and no more games radio. And
Um,
we're gonna go have a Polly Pocket good time.
I think that would be so funny. Although
But
it's totally camping out.
yeah, it is. And I don't know about all
For
that.
those of you watching, if you're interested, there's an Airbnb that is shaped like Polly Pocket's little compact, kind
Yeah,
of,
and I
right?
think it's in Maine.
Yeah. Oh, it is in Maine. So
Yeah, I think
technically
Iowa.
Nikki could go if she really wanted to.
Yeah, Nikki and Brooke could
Nikki,
go.
oh my God.
They
We should
could
do a
bring their
special episode from,
word.
from Polly Pocket.
Actually, I don't know if Nikki's daughter would want to go. She like just graduated high school and stuff, but Brooke's daughter's
Probably
young
way,
enough.
way too cool.
She's definitely too cool. Um, Speaking of being too cool,
Mm.
this one says stress less and enjoy the best.
I love that. You know who
Yeah.
that would be good for?
Who?
That would be good for our friend Marcella Precise because she is the affirmation queen. And that's kind of like a positive, not, I wouldn't say it's a positive affirmation per se, but it's a good like kind of little self-talk mechanism that
Oh,
you could use to just remind yourself that not to sweat the small stuff, so to
I
speak.
mean, exactly, exactly. I actually have her sticker on my phone still. Keep your cup full.
I love it. I love
It's
that.
been on me for a while.
She gave me an awesome jacket. Maybe I should
Ooh,
go get it.
go
Hold
get it.
on, friends at home.
Since you're just chilling with me, we'll
Go ahead,
read some
tell
more
me.
stickers. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, which that is very true. Because how are you going to learn any skills if you don't go through the hard times? Which brings me to this next sticker. And it says, you never fail until you stop trying. So that sailor's not going to get super skilled until he like keeps trying to get through everything, right? So there you go. Look at that jacket.
Hello. So the
Wow.
affirmation queen gave me this jacket with all her stickers on it. This one says, up. I am unique and powerful. Um, this one says, hustle hard, girl. This one says, yay, you. I am love. This one says, I am wow, worthy, opulent, and wealthy. Heck yeah. I got my little yay, you notebook here. And then on the back, I have my big keep your cup full.
Wow.
Isn't this so cute?
I love that.
I've not found the right occasion um to debut it just yet. So I guess I'm doing it right now, right here on Call It What You Want podcast.
You
Um,
are. I have to let Marcella know.
but yeah, I was entered into a contest and she texted me and she's like, you're not gonna believe it. You won the jacket. And I said, heck yeah, I did. And it's so cute. I love the design. I love the fit of it is great. It's a beautiful quality jacket. And I'm repping Uncle Rick here with my shirt
Of course you are.
because we all love us some uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Rick.
All right, let's see this next sticker.
So the next one says, don't wait. The time will never be just right. Word. Word. This
That's
one says, if you believe in yourself, anything is possible.
I love that. I think that's true because I think we limit ourselves. The only thing that limits ourselves is ourselves.
Absolutely.
And if you think you can do it, then you surely can. Or if you believe in the law of attraction and stuff like that and speaking
Yeah.
things into existence, manifestation, all of that stuff, speaking things into the universe. Yeah, that sticker is for you.
Okay, I'll put it aside. This one's cute and it looks like a little kid doodled it and it says, no rain, no flowers.
Oh, I love that. It looks like a doodle, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody drew that on their book cover at school.
Let me do
Um,
like the makeup gurus.
I love it.
Good work. Did
I
you
love
see that?
I love your nails. Can you just show your nails really quick? Oh, so cute.
And the yellow glows in the dark.
No way. Very,
Yeah, these are,
very magic summary
I got these done for your birthday.
for my birthday.
Yeah.
You mean your birthday?
Same, twin.
20. Yes, that's right.
How's that sound, bro? Twin, where have you been? I don't know.
Virgo season's coming right down the pike.
It is.
Step aside, Leos.
Yeah, get out the way,
It's
Ross.
about to be Virgo season.
Right. Expect nothing, but appreciate everything. If that's not the captain,
Oh my gosh, yes. And
our
that
mess.
reel that he posted the other day about
Word.
like loving what you do and doing what you love and being grateful for all of it. Like
Hmm.
I think he's like very much like living in a state of gratitude, which I think is so it's not easy. You have to be intentional about that.
Yeah,
But if you do set your expectations too high, sometimes I think you set yourself up for disappointment, you know?
absolutely.
It's
Which
hard to
is,
say don't expect anything, expect nothing because we all expect things from people. We all expect things from those in our lives. We expect to be treated kindly and with love, and a lot of us expect to be treated the way that we know we would treat somebody else. And I think that is when we get to disappointment. But
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the number one thing that I have learned about that, because I used to struggle a lot with like, why is that person not nice? Like, I have never been mean to them. Why can't they treat me how I treat them? And the number one thing that my mom would always tell me when I would feel like that was because you're the only you in this world.
mm,
Nobody else is going to do things the same way as you. And it makes me want to cry because I miss her. But I can't cry because I have mascara on. Anyway,
you can cry. You're in a safe space. You're in the trust tree,
the trust tree.
and you're allowed to miss your mom.
I feel like I'm going to fall out of the trust tree sometimes. Just because, gravity and such. Um, but yeah, like she had said that. So it took a while for it to really sink in. And I'm pretty sure I was an adult when it happened. And I'm like, you know what? It really does take all kinds to make the world go round. And you cannot expect everybody to treat you the way you treat them. But if they do, great. And the best thing to do is just always go by the golden rule that we learned in kindergarten. And it wasn't to pee on the toilet. That's a golden rule. But
Which is
the
also
golden
important, but
it is important, yeah. Um, to just treat people how you want to be treated, regardless. So, like,
100%.
definitely expect the majority of the people in this world are going to treat you the way you treat them. So, if you treat everybody with kindness, oh, Harry Styles song. If you treat people with kindness, then you could have a predominantly high percentage of people treating you that same way. Those that don't, fuck them. You don't need them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and again, with the whole manifestation and the law of attraction, like you kind of you get what you give. So if you're leading with kindness, then you will be attracting that same type of behavior towards yourself from others. So
Mhm.
I always try to lead with kindness. I always try to stress to my coworkers and stuff like that. It can be very tough throughout the day when you're dealing with customers or patients or whatever industry you're in. um it can be hard sometimes to remember to just be kind, because yes, people are frustrating and people ask the same thing over and over again, and people can
Yeah.
be rude. um but that's okay. That's about them. That's not about you.
Exactly, exactly. And the only thing that you have absolute control over is how you react yourself. You can't control others and make them do what you want them to do. So putting yourself in check by yourself and saying, you know what? I'm only responsible for me, my actions, and the only one who controls how I feel. So if they're upset about blah, 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 then I can be there for them as a friend, but also like I don't have to take it on as my own.
Yeah.
So it's called boundaries, people. Still learning.
Boundaries. Hashtag boundaries.
Happy mind, happy life.
Wow.
Don't gotta say nothing else.
Yeah, no, that's
That's it.
pretty much says it all. But again, it goes along with like how we talk to ourselves, and like, how Marcella says talk to you nice, and like the inner monologue we have. And if we're not giving ourselves happy thoughts, then, if we're always thinking in the negative or always worried that something bad is going to happen, it's not that easy to have a positive attitude. But yeah, if you have a happy mind, then it trickles out into every other aspect of your day,
Of
of your life.
your, your day, your life. It's a day in the life. Um, this one's huge because sometimes whenever you're in a dark spot, which we've all had those moments, but whenever you're in a dark spot, it's really hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel or the good things in it or silver linings or anything like that. So this one says to look at the stars instead of the darkness.
I love that.
To me, it makes me think about not letting anything dull your sparkle, we could say, but like also even when it's dark out, that's the stars' number one time to shine. So
Mm,
even whenever things are bad, it's all about your perception.
Yep. I
And
was
what
just
you're
gonna
looking
say.
for is what you're going to find.
Yeah,
So if you're
it's
looking for more reasons to be bummed out and sad and depressed, you're going to find them. And this is coming from somebody who battles major depression. And I can tell you that shit gets dark, but the only way out is through. And sometimes you have to force yourself to do things. I gotta say that there was a time last year where I was real dark, and MJ had commissioned me to do rhinestoning on 3 different clothing items. And I told her, hey, this is gonna take a while because I'm just not in it,
mm-hmm,
to whatever. And there was a point where I know I enjoyed doing that. So I forced myself every day to do at least 3 letters.
mm-hmm,
And then I found myself like wanting to do it. And it makes me happy. And it also is a stress reliever because it like focus makes you focus on things, little things.
right.
And I'm like, "Ugh." So MJ rhinestoning MJ's jersey and stuff like brought me out of the darkness. So I had to look for the stars in
Yeah.
the darkness, and that's what I did.
It's all about that perspective because, some people look at the sky and and they see the darkness. Some people look at the sky and they see the stars. It's that glass half empty or glass half full kind of adage. Um and yeah, you never know. Like sometimes you do have to really force yourself to do
Hmm.
something, but then that's when the inspiration comes, that's when you remember yourself. That's when you think, oh my gosh, yeah, I do love to do this. This does give me happy thoughts. This does,
Hmm.
you know, people think that they need motivation in order to do something like that, say, but I think motivation is kind of a bullshit concept. I think you have to take action. And once you take that action, and you see the results of your action or you prove to yourself what you can do as a result of that action, then comes the inspiration. I don't even like to say motivation, but then you kind of like light the fire within yourself and you
Hmm.
remember who the hell you are and you remember what makes you happy. You remember the things that you like to do and it makes it easier to go out and do them. I think. Ah! That's it. That's it. Do the work. It's all
Don't
about
wish for it, work for it.
action,
Oh my
action.
God.
We want action. ACTION. Action, boys, action. Remember that one that was like in one of those 90s like um jock
Was
jam songs.
faith makes all things possible, love makes all things easy, hope makes all things work, and family makes life worth living.
Aw, you haven't met my family. No, I'm kidding.
And then there's your little nephew. Now, this sticker I have questions about. It says, life is beautiful. Why is this hand wearing condoms on the finger?
That's so weird. Huh.
It's
That's
very weird.
that is interesting. I
But
don't
like, if
know.
you do this, then now it looks like if I go like this, it looks like legs
It does with like thigh highs
walking.
on. Yeah.
That was just interesting.
Life is
Um,
beautiful.
oh, look, it's an AK sticker.
Oh, yep. That's right. Be kind to everybody because you never know what somebody might be going through. Yes. I think we've done that this summer. I think
Lord have mercy.
between like a lot of the team here on No More Games, we have definitely taken the opportunity to enjoy ourselves this summer. And
Hmm.
and the new kids have had a lot to do with that.
They have.
They've been
We've
our
all had.
inspiration.
Oh, you're my inspiration. Um, fall in love with your life
Mm,
or with life. Same
love
thing.
it. Love it.
If you never try, you'll never know.
That's right.
Leave no stone unturned.
Yes.
We're imperfect, and that's okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
I love that. There's a saying in a group that I belong to where encourage us to strive for progress and not perfection.
Absolutely, 100%. And it's funny you say that because here's a saying that I hear in my groups.
Mm-hmm.
One day or day one, you decide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
even if
pretty
every
deep
day is
too.
day one, you start somewhere. It
You
is
have
deep.
to.
I mean, I'll be open, like I'm in a weight loss support group. I'm in a few support groups, but the weight loss support group is we just talked about um the only way to fail is to not try again.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no such thing as failing as long as you keep going.
Right.
So,
And it's hard sometimes, especially if you're not seeing the results that you were hoping for, or we're so, as a society, I think we're so conditioned sometimes to look at the number on the scale for if we're talking about something like a weight loss support group.
mhm,
And I had weight loss surgery 10 years ago, so I understand, like, it's not always easy to want to keep going,
mhm.
especially if you feel like you're not seeing the results that you are looking for. But yeah, you're either going to wait till one day or it's going to be today. In the words of Rent, no day but today.
Word.
Never give up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give.
You're so funny. I like this one too. And it says to make yourself a priority.
I think sometimes people feel like they don't have permission to do that. I'm giving you permission to do that. If you're watching this and you feel like you don't have time, or you can't make the time, or you have to worry about your children or your spouse or your home or your job, or you're putting all these other things, you're prioritizing all these other things before your own health and well-being, I'm giving you permission to make yourself a priority right now.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And you're allowed to do that as well.
Yes, ma'am. I've worked
Okay.
really hard to do that over the past few years,
Yeah.
and to not
Yeah.
feel guilty about it. I
Yeah.
think that's another thing. Women in our society are conditioned to feel guilty if they treat themselves to some self-care, or whatever the case may be, where if they're taking a little time from themselves, that maybe takes them away from some other part of their life where they feel like they're needed. They're conditioned to, or made to feel bad about that. Do not
You
feel
know
bad
what?
about that.
Marcella even says it like to keep your cup full, but you also yeah, keep your cup full. That's what my sticker says. The only way to keep your cup full is to do things for yourself. Now, if you're constantly doing for others, you're eventually going to be pouring from an empty cup.
Hmm.
So you have to take care of yourself in order um take care of somebody else. But like think about the airplane. You put the oxygen mask on yourself so you can help the others.
Yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never stop believing in yourself.
Ugh, I
Mm,
love that.
yeah, it's easier said than done. All right.
Very much so.
3, 4, 5. Pick a number 1 through 5.
5. I'm always going to pick 5. It's my lucky number.
That's right. Me too.
Duh.
Life is short. Eat dessert first.
Yeah. All right. I like that one.
Yeah, me too. But my weight loss support coach wouldn't.
They'd be like, no, don't listen to that sticker, Kelly. Listen, sometimes you have to have dessert, even if you're in a weight loss support group. Sometimes you have to treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Okay, right or left?
Left.
Because you don't want to be right.
No, because Jordan's a lefty and I'm a geek.
Okay, now pick a number 1 through 3.
2.
Amanda, you are my sun, my moon, and all my stars. Yeah.
That's cute. These are cute. Where did you get these stickers?
Like Amazonia.
Amazonia. Yeah,
Okay. Right or left?
left.
1 through 3.
3.
Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Preach it, sister.
Very true. Very true. Can't worry about tomorrow. You got to try to like stay in the day, which is hard because again, we're conditioned to worry about everything that could happen or think about everything that did happen instead of enjoying the very thing that's happening right at this moment. I love that. These are so nice. These are great. I wish I had like school books that I could decorate with these awesome like positivity stickers.
It was 200 motivational stickers. And I think it was like $7 or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored by these Amazon stickers, by the way. Nor is
No.
this an
But if you
endorsement,
want
but
to
we
know,
like them.
let me know. If you want to know which ones I got, let me know and I'll give you a link.
Hit up
Have an
Kelly Mo.
affiliate link on Amazon.
Mm,
Yeah.
hey
Right or
girl.
left?
Right.
Oh, 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Ooh, there's 2 hearts here.
Aw.
Oh, live in the moment.
Oh, stay in the day, live in the moment. It's so true. We waste a lot of time worrying about what could possibly happen down the road or regretting things that have already long since passed. So to live in the moment is really so freeing.
It is. Right or left?
Right.
Really throwing me for a loop.
2.
1, 2, or 3.
2.
I knew you were gonna say 2. Oh, that's cute. Dream big.
I believe in that. I believe in dreaming biggest dreams possible. Sometimes I've heard so many people like on, Instagram reels and stuff like that that come into my algorithm because I kind of am in like a little bit of a self-help positivity algorithm and people say sometimes you have to dream things for yourself that like you almost couldn't believe would even happen. But
Yeah.
if you don't put it out there into the universe, the answer is automatically no, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes I dream about like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, ridiculous things that could potentially happen for me. And even if something like mid, as the kids would say, even if I don't get to that very top level of what I've dreamed, even if I get like right in the middle, it's still amazing and better than I probably could have ever imagined. So heck yeah, dream big. Who cares?
Right. You're talking about what the kids say these days.
Yeah.
Um, when I was
Skibbity.
out, thank you. Thank you. I still don't understand, but when I was out in Utah,
Mm,
um, Teresa, Christina, and Carmen had met up with me out there and we went to the show together.
nice.
But they got to meet my cousins and we went to my one cousin. He has this beautiful apartment complex and there's like a rooftop and you could see all the mountains. It was so pretty. So I'm like, you guys got to come here and see this. It's very gorgeous. And we're there and then we're talking to them. They're like early 30s. Okay.
Hmm.
My cousin. And then they're teaching Carmen. And if anybody knows Carmen, her and they probably should not let us be near each other in places like that because we're just a riot. But um, she was getting taught all about the Skibbity toilet and Skibbity, Ohio, and
Sigma. Did you do
Sigma.
the Sigma? Yep.
And then there's the
No
Riz,
cap.
and the W, and wow.
Skibbity
So,
toilet Riz is a thing too.
but I thought Skibbity toilet was bad.
It is. So that
The
means that
Riz
if
is
you have
the Riz.
Skibbity toilet Riz, it means you got no game.
Oh,
Yeah, you got no game.
see,
Your
I thought
Riz
Riz
is in
was
the
like
turlet for
also
Skibbity.
like so Donnie on the tour at the beginning of everything, like he was always saying where they started, and they started in Ohio. And
Hmm.
all these different states that I've been to see a show, I'm not gonna say a number, but um everybody was booing Ohio. And so I'm like, I don't like Ohio because I'm from Michigan. I still like people from Ohio, but and it's a sports thing. Like,
Like a rivalry
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
it's like here in Florida, our rivalry is Georgia, but
Hmm.
we still don't like Ohio. I mean, so are they like, does everybody feel that way about Ohio? Because
I think I think it's probably like because Ohio is like a derogatory like term now. And maybe that's why people were booing.
poor DJ, Jules,
Yeah, we love her.
should be all right.
She just got a
Right or
cute
left?
haircut. All
She
right.
did.
Um, right. Because I want to be right this time.
No, you're gonna pick a number 1 through 5.
I will pick 4.
Really shot me for a loop there.
Trying to keep you on your toes.
So I
Skibbity.
just had to decide. Yeah, Skibbity, Ohio, Riz,
Signal.
W. Um, my brain just went to L7 Weenie. Remember that one? Please say.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
yes.
depending on which way I counted for 4, I
Hmm.
decided to take what would have been 2 or 4 on this side and what would have been 2 or 4 on this side. So I'm going to do
Okay.
them both. So the first one is yes, you can. And the other one is you are enough.
Oh,
I know we're running out of time, but I want to just read the rest of them. Good
yes.
things are going to happen. You
Yes.
did not pick that one.
No, that's okay. I believe it
Don't,
anyway.
don't talk, just act. You didn't
Action.
pick that one.
Listen, action is the key. Action is the
Yes.
key.
And as long as your actions are honest, brave, and kind.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so pretty, and I love butterflies.
You do? I have a lot of butterfly tattoos.
You do? I have 2. I do. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, we could get to a whole that's a whole nother episode.
Hmm.
A
And then
whole
every
other
day.
episode. I love that.
Oh,
Aw.
and there's a whole other stack that we didn't get through, but
Aw.
um, we are running out of time.
We are running out of time, but this was so much fun. And hopefully if
Good one.
if anybody is watching our lovely podcast here and they were looking maybe for a little inspiration, maybe they didn't realize they were going to get it from us today, but I hope that maybe some of these positive words helped somebody today that might be watching and pass on the good riz, pass on the good mojo, the good
Not the
feelings.
skibbities.
Not the skibbities. Don't do the skibbities. Don't do the sigmas or the anything mid is bad.
I will say there's one more sticker here that says enjoy moments, not photos. But I'm still gonna take pictures.
I'm still gonna take pictures too, girl. Although I have to say, I've been trying to stay in the moment, like in that respect too, even with this Magic Summer Tour. And I'm gonna say this really quick and then we can wrap it up. But I did have the Magic Seat in Charlotte, North Carolina, and so I won't say every single person, but so many people that were on that stage were only experiencing it through their phone.
Yeah.
And I did not take I took my phone out maybe 2 times when I was in the Magic Seat because the rest of the time I just wanted to be right there in the moment and taking it all in and not looking at it through the screen of my phone. And I'm glad that I did. I'm also glad that Mary Jo, who had the Magic Seat with me, was the opposite and videotaped everything so that I didn't miss anything.
Um, there's been times at shows where my phone runs out of space. And
Hmm.
I'll tell you, sometimes those shows are the best shows because I have absolutely nothing to take my attention away. I
Hmm.
can't record anything. I can't take a picture. I
Yeah.
mean, I can get calls and text messages, but I don't want to talk to anybody or text anybody at the concert.
It forces you to be present.
Yeah, and it's pretty awesome. But
Yeah.
also, um, life is short, lick the bowl.
I think that's a perfect way to end it.
Yeah. and go on road trips and run away.
Yes. Well, your problems will follow you anywhere you go, but it is fun to escape them for a little while. That is cute. That's like a little VW bus.
It is with it. What do they call it? No, it's not a Woody because it doesn't have the wood, but
Oh, with like a little, I mean, it's a
it gives
roof rack
me
with a skateboard. It gives you a
um
Woody?
surfboard. No, it doesn't give me a Woody. But you know what it does give me?
What?
Do you watch scary movies?
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, other than
Oh, yes. The vibes. A
the
lot of
vibe.
scary movies have a weird, creepy old van like that in it.
Oh my gosh, Jeepers Creepers. Listen, Strangers with Candy.
Oh gosh. All right, now we're
No.
going on a huge, huge tangent.
Yeah.
Um,
So comment on this and let us know what your favorite scary movie is. And if you have your favorite motivational quote, share it with us in the comments.
sounds
Also,
good.
I'll put the link to where I got all these stickers too in the
Sweet.
description.
Yeah. Thanks, Kelly Mo. That was
Thanks,
fun.
AK.
See you
The
guys on another episode of Call It What You Want very soon, and wishing you all an amazing day.
Believe in yourself.
Believe.